Hi, welcome to Bella's Yoga Room. I'm Bella. Today we've got a self-kindness and a heart practice. So we are going to be working with opening up in the chest, and even coming along to this class is what a beautiful gift of kindness to yourself. So we are going to be staying pretty low today, and feel free to have a cushion. I'm sitting up on my blanket. Have a blanket as well, whatever you need to get comfy to feel safe. So once you find yourself a comfortable position, or you can also start lying down if that's more comfortable for you in this moment, and just closing the eyes, taking a deep breath in and deep breath out, letting yourself be however you are in this moment. And sometimes coming onto our mats can feel really hard. It'd be easier just to stay on the couch. You've made this effort, and that shows me that you care about yourself and about the people around you. So maybe resting the hands just on the knees if that feels comfortable. Or if it does feel comfortable, you might want to even rest one hand over the chest or two. And just notice that movement of the breath. Allow the breath to be wherever it is right now. Noticing that if it's shallow or deep or fast or slow, not trying to change it. Just allowing it to be. Notice as you stay in this still position, maybe the breath changes, maybe it settles down, maybe you were rushing to get here. And let's take one last deep breath here. And then maybe opening the eyes. And let's get that left hand, put that down on the ground, and then allow that right arm to open up. Feeling that opening in that right side body. And then over, allowing that right hand to come down. Bringing that right arm all the way up. And then coming back to center, and we're going to place that right hand on the left knee now, and then allowing that left hand maybe just to float behind. In that twist. And then swapping over, so allowing that left hand to come onto the right knee. Just a really gentle twist here, moving the body. Been a lot of viruses and illness going around. I've been feeling pretty depleted lately. And just little movements seem really hard, or maybe feel like it's not going to do anything, but it does. Let's come back to center. And we're going to come onto all fours now. So just making your way. If you've got your blanket, let's maybe just move that off to the side just for the moment. But you can also always have that underneath the knees. That can feel comfortable. And we're going to start with our cat-cow. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And as you inhale, looking up, opening that chest. And then exhale, arching the back, tucking the tummy in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to just now try just going back to our neutral spine and just see if you can almost do like circles with the, so you're sort of still doing the cat-cow, but you're sort of going round with the rib cage. So seeing if you can keep the hands planted on the ground, knees down, maybe just having little circles of the chest. Really slow and small. These don't need to be big movements. And then when that feels like you've had enough, let's go the other way. And then coming back to stillness. And we're going to come into our puppy pose, which is a classic heart opener. So we're going to just maybe walk the knees back a little bit and allow the elbows to come down to the mat where the hands were. Really trying to keep the arms parallel. And you can walk those knees back a little bit more if you need to. And then just allow the head maybe to come down the forehead to the mat. Opening up. Across the upper back. Feeling the hands pushing down in the mat. The elbows do come out a little bit. That's okay. Nice big deep breaths here. And then we're going to come, keeping the elbows on the ground, slightly engaging that core and allowing then the belly just to come down to the ground. Let's just rest the forehead for a moment. And then slowly let's push up on those hands, allowing now the elbows to be underneath those shoulders. Coming into our Sphinx pose, allowing the tops of the feet just to rest on the ground. And your gaze might just be down, slightly tucking in that chin. Don't need to be cranking the neck or anything. And really trying to think lifting up in the chest. We don't want our shoulders to be up at our ears. We're just really thinking about that upward energy. Imagining maybe a curve in the spine, going all the way up, out the top of our head. Deep breathing here. And then let's slowly just allow maybe the elbows to come wider and allow the head just to come. Bring the hands so they're resting on top of each other and allow the forehead just to rest on top. You could also have like a blanket or pillow here. And then we're going to bend that left leg up. And you can also just stay here with the head down resting. Or if you want to, we're going to open into that left hip. So bend that left knee. Thinking about then creating a 90-degree angle with the knee So we're opening up into that left leg and then just resting the head down. Few big deep breaths here. Closing the eyes if that feels comfortable. And then just allowing that left leg to come back to join the right leg. And then bringing the right knee up, creating that 90-degree angle. And once you've just checked, if you want to check that positioning, just allowing the head to rest down again. And as you're lying down, your chest on the ground, as we open up into that right hip, just notice too maybe the movement of the body as you breathe. And even if you spend the whole class just lying on your tummy or on your back, that's still yoga. And then allowing the right knee to come back and join the left leg, bringing the big toes to touch. Maybe just sort of allowing the hips to turn inwards just for a moment here. And seeing if you can try and send that breath all the way down to the belly, filling up the lungs. And then as you exhale, feeling that wall, inhaling, rising up, and exhale, letting go. Wonderful. And then let's make our way over to our backs. So just rolling onto your back. Oh, let's give those knees a nice hug in. Maybe rocking a little bit from side to side. And then allowing the feet just to come down to the ground. We're going to do a couple bridges here. If you want to just come to your Shavasana now, you're very welcome to. But we are just going to have a couple more bridges. Again, just to open up. So heels and soles of the feet down, arms by the body, and then slowly from the bottom of the spine, lifting all the way, one vertebrae at a time. Holding here, feeling those muscles turn on, upper legs, the abs, and then let's release slowly down. And we're going to go again. Let's come up. Keep breathing here. And coming down. And last time here. and relaxing down. If you were doing the bridges, you might just want to hug those knees in. And then it's time to come to that final pose, so allowing the legs just to come nice and long. I invite you to maybe place your hand, one over the belly, one over the chest. Make any modifications you need. If you would like to have a blanket or pillow under your head, or sometimes it can be nice just to have a bit of weight over the hips too. Or if you're feeling cold, grab a blankie, cover yourself in that. Just allow the eyes to close once you find a comfortable position. And we all know maybe what we should be doing, we need to do, but actually doing it takes a lot of courage. Noticing if things come up for you during this practice. Has been slow practice. Maybe that's just what you needed, or maybe it's challenged you. Giving yourself permission that this time is important. You're important. Okay. And you can stay here for as long as you would like. If you're ready to get on with the rest of your day, maybe start to move the fingers, move the feet. And make your way up into a comfortable seated position. Open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. It's always wonderful to have you along, and let me know how you're going. Have a great day. Thank you.